now you can do that with this new bill of materials. And to get started on the feature itself, you will notice that now the items have this little icon, meaning that they can be expanded. And if I click on that, it will show all of these sub items for that specific calculation. So on this case for C100, we have fascias here. So we have 4 fascias with 6.1 meters length. And also we have the weight. And you can check the weight of each element, and you can also export this to Excel, right? If I get another example here, C119, these are the roller door studs. So basically the idea of this improvement was to give more customization to the user, but also more clarity of what is being calculated, what are the items that are being calculated, and display that in a way that it's easy to understand, and also make changes if you need, right? And what I mentioned before, maybe the unit that you use to charge the customer is not the unit that you want to see at the end of the day. And here is an example. By default, the bill of material is showing the length in millimeters, right? But we are charging by the linear meter. And we can also customize these units to whatever you like. And you only need to do this once. You can save the database, and then on a new shed that you're quoting, these units will be remembered, right? So how to do that? We have a tab here at the top called Calculation Settings. You can open that up. And now we have this entire session here called Bill of Material Unit Settings, right? And here you have each type of unit, length, area, volume, mass, width, and height, and you can change that. So for instance, let's say if I really want to have my length being displayed in meters, I just need to select that, and it's all done. Let's say if I want to change my mass to grams instead of kilos, we can do that as well. And I just need to go back to my main tab with the pricing calculations, and I'm going to search for C again. And now when I open this up, you'll see that we have the length in meters and the mass in grams. So it updates automatically, and you can then use this to export to Excel, for instance. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sort by quantity, and I'm going to select all of the C profiles here. And at the top right corner, we have this option, Export Quoting Bill of Materials. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to export only the selected for now. Click Export. We have a new Excel file. I can just open that up. And now we have our bill of materials for the C profiles here. And as you can see, we have the calculation name. It's easier for you to see what's the actual calculation that you're seeing. We have the sub item. On this case, we have different C profiles here. We have the subcategory, so you know where they're being used. So for instance, fascias, roller door headers, studs, columns, rafters, and also quantity and the measurement, the length and the mass, right? And this will allow you, for instance, to generate weight reports. And the way that this Excel file works is that these columns for the measurements here, they are dynamically changed. So depending on the items that you are exporting, you'll see different columns here, just with the information that that specific item have, right?